What if I told you one woman's dream led her to the highest peak in her country? Sarah always dreamed of climbing the highest peak in her country. From a young age, she was fascinated by the mountains, their majestic presence calling to her. She would spend hours reading about famous climbers, their adventures, and the challenges they faced. The idea of standing on top of the world, even if it was just the highest point in her country, filled her with a sense of purpose and excitement. But this journey, it was anything but easy. The path to the summit was fraught with obstacles, both physical and mental. Sarah knew that to achieve her dream, she would have to push herself beyond her limits. She would have to endure pain, fatigue, and moments of doubt. But she was determined. She knew that the climb was not just about reaching the top, but about the journey itself and what she would learn along the way. Months of training, running uphill, lifting weights, climbing walls, left her exhausted. Every day was a test of her endurance and willpower. She would wake up before dawn to run up steep hills, her legs burning with every step. She spent hours in the gym lifting weights to build the strength she would need to pull herself up the mountain. And she practiced climbing on indoor walls, honing her technique and building her confidence. Each training session was a small victory, a step closer to her goal. Self-doubt crept in as she stared at that daunting mountain poster on her wall. The closer she got to her goal, the more she questioned herself. Was she really capable of such a feat? The mountain seemed to grow taller and more imposing with each passing day. She wondered if she had bitten off more than she could chew. The fear of failure loomed large, threatening to overshadow her dreams. Was she strong enough? Could she really do it? These questions haunted her, keeping her awake at night. She replayed her training sessions in her mind, analyzing every mistake, every moment of weakness. She knew that the mountain would test her in ways she couldn't even imagine. But she also knew that she had come too far to turn back now. She remembered her why, to prove to herself that she could. Her motivation was not just about reaching the summit, but about proving to herself that she was capable of achieving her dreams. She wanted to show herself that she could overcome any obstacle, that she had the strength and determination to succeed. This purpose gave her the courage to keep going, even when the going got tough. One tough day at the climbing gym, Sarah failed to reach the top. Frustration hit hard. She had been so close, but her grip had slipped and she had fallen. The disappointment was crushing. She felt like all her hard work had been for nothing. She questioned whether she was cut out for this, whether she had what it took to be a climber. She almost gave up, but then a friend's voice. Every great climber has faced setbacks. It's part of the journey. Her friend's words resonated with her. She realized that setbacks were not a sign of failure, but a part of the process. Every climber, no matter how experienced, faced challenges and obstacles. It was how they responded to those setbacks that defined them. Sarah decided that she would not let one bad day define her. She would learn from it and come back stronger. Inspired, Sarah decided to view setbacks as stepping stones. She set smaller goals, each small victory a celebration. She broke down her training into manageable chunks, focusing on one step at a time. Each time she reached a new milestone, she celebrated her progress. These small victories gave her the confidence and motivation to keep going. She set smaller goals, each small victory a celebration. She learned to appreciate the journey, to find joy in the process. Every time she reached a new height, she felt a sense of accomplishment. These moments of success fueled her determination and kept her focused on her ultimate goal. The day of the climb arrived. Every step was a battle. Steep slopes, rocky paths, the biting cold. The mountain was as challenging as she had imagined. The slopes were steep and treacherous, the paths rocky and uneven. The cold was biting, seeping into her bones and sapping her strength. But Sarah was prepared. She had trained for this, and she was ready to face whatever the mountain threw at her. But she remembered her training, her purpose. She drew strength from the months of preparation, from the countless hours she had spent pushing herself to the limit. She reminded herself why she was doing this. And that gave her the determination to keep going. Every step was a reminder of how far she had come and how much she had already achieved. She faced each challenge head-on, even helping others along the way. She realized that the climb was not just about her, but about the community of climbers who supported each other. She offered a helping hand to those who were struggling, knowing that their success was intertwined with her own. Together, they faced the mountain, each step bringing them closer to the summit. Hours of grueling effort paid off. Sarah reached the summit, breathless and emotional. The view from the top was breathtaking, a panorama of the world below. She felt a surge of pride and accomplishment. She had done it. She had reached the highest peak in her country. The journey had been long and difficult, but it had been worth every moment. In that moment, she wasn't just a climber. She was a conqueror of fears. She had faced her doubts and fears head-on and had emerged victorious. The climb had taught her that she was stronger and more capable than she had ever imagined. She felt a sense of empowerment and confidence that she knew would stay with her for the rest of her life. She learned that every climb teaches us something about ourselves. Each challenge, each setback, each victory had taught her valuable lessons about perseverance, resilience, and self-belief. She realized that the climb was not just about reaching the top, but about the journey and the growth that came with it. It's not just about reaching the top, it's about the strength we discover along the way. The climb had revealed her inner strength and resilience. She had discovered a well of determination and courage that she hadn't known existed. This newfound strength would carry her through future challenges, both on and off the mountain. What mountains will you climb? We all have our own mountains to climb, our own challenges to face. Whether they are physical, mental, or emotional, these challenges shape us and help us grow. What will you learn from your journey? What strengths will you discover within yourself? Subscribe for more inspiring stories. Join us as we explore the journeys of those who have faced their own mountains and emerged stronger. Let their stories inspire you to take on your own challenges and discover the strength within you.